From about 2021 until toward the end of last year, I really struggled to write. I was pursuing other creative things because I'm a very creative person, but I just wasn't writing. There's a whole list of reasons I could give on why I wasn't writing, but I was just really annoyed that I wasn't writing. Writing has been such a staple of me since I was 10 that to have the past 3 or 4 years not writing at all, not even being pulled to write, has felt awful. Every time that I sit down and I actually write again, I feel like a hole in my heart has been filled. I feel like I'm returning to the thing that I was called to do. So this year, my goal is to write. I am really hoping that I can finish this whip this year. I actually want to finish the first draft halfway through this year, but if I finish before then, that would be great. Because here's the secret about the whip that I'm returning to. I had already written like 20-ish chapters way back when I was writing more, and in fact I had written like at least 12 chapters way back in 2019, 2020. So this year in 2025, I hope to actually finish the gosh darn thing midway through this year. And then the next thing is to work on the next draft for the final half of the year, really edit it out, because maybe I'll self-publish. I don't like putting that out into the universe, or at least onto the internet. It makes me nervous because I'm like, what if I don't? Who am I disappointing? How upset will they be with me? But honestly, self-publishing is for me. It's for writing because I love to write, and I want this year to be about returning to writing. Why I started it in the first place. Because I love the craft. I love improving the craft, and I want to do this for me. So I decided that I was going to do like a monthly writing vlog in which I talk about this journey of writing this year. Here is kind of the couple weeks into January update with writing this story. One, I reread it to, catch the tone and kind of remember where I was and to just settle back into the story. And then I challenged myself to just start writing. There was some like little notes that I made in my head and on the document itself. And then I just challenged myself to start writing. And when I did that, I was like, oh no. There's been a shift. There's been a smidgen of a voice tonal shift. I don't know how much this sounds like our main character anymore. I'm worried about that, but again, I'm challenging myself to let it go. I am just focused on writing right now. I am throwing up onto a page, and I can fix these issues later. That can be the later half of the year. And honestly, this has been the biggest issue that I've faced for years now, and that's just sitting down and doing it. It used to be so easy for me to just sit down and write. Whether in a notebook, on a computer, whatever it was, I used to have the motivation to just do it. And I truly believe that habit has been replaced by watching YouTube. I can just sit down and watch YouTube, and it's so easy. I can, do this, that, and the other thing. When I was reflecting back upon when I was writing when I was younger, like junior high to high school, I realized that my free time was still split between writing and watching YouTube, but I wrote way more often than I just binged watching YouTube. I am hoping to flip those habits. But that's the plan, updating my writing journey to just finish this thing and just sharing my thoughts with you as I go through, and hopefully I'll be done by the end of July, I think is the due date that I gave myself. We'll see. I could be a lot faster than that, or I could be a lot slower. We're just gonna see, and maybe you guys will join me and let me know if you're working on anything and how that's going for you. What are you struggling with? What's been really enjoyable? So on and so forth. Here is to 2025 being my writing year. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you want further updates on my writing journey for this year. And I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye!